In today's world, everyone seems to be shouting for attention. We scroll through feeds filled with people desperate for likes, for followers, for a moment in the spotlight. But what if I told you that the greatest leaders in history, the ones who built an empire that lasted for 1,000 years, cared nothing for this? What if their power came not from seeking attention, but from earning something far more valuable? Let's talk about the leadership of Rome and the timeless principle: earn respect, not attention. Imagine the dusty plains of Gaul, the freezing forests of Germania. A Roman general stands not on a distant hill, but in the front rank with his legionaries. His name isn't just a title shouted from a safe distance, it's a presence felt in the thick of the fight. This was the essence of Roman leadership. It wasn't about being the loudest voice in the room, it was about being the steadiest hand on the battlefield. True Roman leaders didn't seek fame, they sought purpose. Consider Cincinnatus, a farmer called from his plow to become dictator and save Rome from invasion. He was given absolute power. And what did he do with it? He led the army, defeated the enemy, and within 16 days, he relinquished his power and returned to his farm. He didn't want a parade. He didn't want statues in his honor. He wanted to serve his people and then go back to his life. His actions screamed a lesson that echoes through millennia. Leadership is a temporary responsibility, not a permanent privilege. He didn't need applause. His silent dedication to duty spoke louder than any victory speech. This idea of service over self-glorification was woven into the very fabric of Roman society. They had a concept called dignitas. It wasn't just dignity, it was a measure of a man's worth, his influence, and his reputation earned through a lifetime of honorable service to the state. It couldn't be bought, it couldn't be faked. It had to be earned day by day, decision by decision. It was the quiet accumulation of respect. When a leader with dignitas spoke, people listened not because he was shouting, but because his character had already proven his words were worth hearing. Think about the centurions, the backbone of the Roman legions. They weren't high-born aristocrats. They were veteran soldiers who had risen through the ranks through sheer competence and courage. They led from the front, taking the same risks as their men. Every command they gave was followed because the legionaries trusted their judgment, their experience, and their unwavering courage. They didn't lead through fear, they led through fellowship. They fought beside their men, not above them. That is the kind of leadership that inspires loyalty that lasts a lifetime. The respect a centurion commanded wasn't handed to him with his helmet. It was forged in the heat of battle alongside the very men he led. This contrasts so sharply with our modern obsession with personal branding and viral moments. We see people trying to manufacture authority with loud opinions and flashy displays, but the Romans teach us that real power is quiet. It's consistent, it's reliable, it's the person who shows up every day, does the work without complaint, and puts the team's goals before their own ego. It's the manager who protects their team instead of taking all the credit. It's the friend who listens instead of just waiting for their turn to talk. The Romans proved that true power doesn't come from being loud. It comes from being consistent, calm, and courageous. It comes from actions, not announcements. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Roman emperors and a Stoic philosopher, wrote his private thoughts in his journal, Meditations. He wasn't writing for an audience, he was writing to make himself a better man, a better leader. He focused on self-control, discipline, and serving the common good. His leadership wasn't a performance for the public, it was a private commitment to virtue, and yet his legacy as a wise and just ruler endures. His power came from his inner character, not his outward proclamations. So, how do we apply this ancient wisdom today? It starts with a shift in mindset. Stop asking, how can I get noticed? And start asking, how can I be of service? How can I contribute value? Stop chasing the fleeting validation of attention and start building the enduring foundation of character in your work. Be the person who delivers results, not just promises. Be the one who helps a colleague without needing to announce it in a team meeting. Be the one whose work speaks for itself so you don't have to. Let your reliability and competence become your reputation. In your personal life, be the friend who is present, who listens deeply, who offers support without expecting anything in return. And true influence isn't about having the most followers, it's about being the person others turn to for trusted advice and genuine care. Leadership to the Romans was an act of service. It was about honor. It was about duty. Every decision was weighed against the good of Rome, the good of the legion, the good of the family. The applause they sought wasn't from a roaring crowd, but from the quiet nod of respect from those who knew their worth. So look around your own life. Are you chasing attention or are you earning respect? Are you talking about what you're going to do or are you quietly doing it? The Roman Empire wasn't built by men who wanted to be famous. It was built by men who wanted to be useful, to be honorable, to be leaders worthy of following. The path to true influence is not a sprint for the spotlight. It's a marathon of character building. It's about showing up day in and day out. It's about integrity when no one is watching. It's about courage when things get tough. This is the Roman way. This is the path to earning respect that will outlast any fleeting moment of fame. Stop chasing attention. Build a character that demands respect. Let your actions be your legacy. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of Roman wisdom. If these lessons on timeless leadership resonate with you, make sure to subscribe to Journey to Next Level for your daily dose of Roman motivation. Click that notification bell so you never miss a video. We'll see you in the next one. Stay strong.